great. There's nothing like it. It's fantastic.
Well, hey, you can't beat the weather right now for this one.
Right?
Oh.
It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, hey, thank you so much for taking the time, Yolanda. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoy Buck Days.
Oh, we will.
Awesome. So they are known as the pride of South Texas, right? We are talking about the Texas A&M University Kingsville Javelina Marching Band. Take it away, guys. That was amazing.
Right? Awesome. Well, thank you guys, but don't go anywhere, folks, because we will have a look at the 2025 Rodeo Corpus Christi Concert Series when we come back. You're watching the Stadium Show at Buck Days on KRIS 6.
That's right. And one quick shout out, a big old shout out to our sponsors who made tonight happen, Texas A&M, Kingsville, and of course, our friends over at Buffalo Roofing. We'll be right back.
watching the Buck Day Stadium Show presented by Reliant Energy, sponsored on KRIS 6 by Texas A&M University, Kingsville. Now your hosts from KRIS 6 News, Brian and Michelle Hoffman.
Welcome back, folks. You know, the Buck Days tradition has been going strong for several decades. And you know, it wouldn't have been possible without the Buccaneer Commission. So with me, I have Jonathan McComb. He's with the Buck Commission. Good morning, or good, I'm used to saying good morning because I'm in KRIS 6 Sunrise. Yeah, but good evening. How are you doing?
Doing well, doing well. Excited to get this thing started and just get the whole community together and have a good time.
Absolutely. Now, how long have you been with the Buck Commission?
Officially, with the Buck Commission, I've been here since 2007.
Anything else going on afterwards. So how does it feel having all the excitement early on?
Well, I think it's better because, you know, we can focus on the parade and then we can focus on the carnival and the rodeo and kind of segment it out. It draws it out a little bit further, and that way everybody can enjoy each aspect of it and not kind of pick and choose. And
exactly.
So we want to give everybody the opportunity to do whatever they want.
Exactly. And I mean, we always want to know, because this is such a special tradition for a lot of us, right? What does the Buck Days, what does this tradition mean personally to you?
Personally, I mean, it's just the coming together of the community. I mean, from the folks that volunteer throughout the Buck Days and the commission year-round to get this together is huge. And it takes hundreds of people to volunteer thousands of hours to make all this possible for these 3 weeks. And so working beside each other, with each other, and then serving the community is a big win.
I know, and I mean, this entire organization does so much for the community. I think that's what's incredible as well. And planning, right? That starts like right after Buck Days happens.
Yes,
you take a full year.
Yes, it does. And so even our last meeting, I said, man, I feel like we just ended, you know, but it's great. And being able to see the kids' smiles and scholarships that we've given out since we started doing scholarships, over $2.3 million in scholarships. So we've sent a lot of kids to school, and education is our backbone of this organization. So it's an honor to do it.
Yes, and we did mention that we are going to show the check presentation as well during Rodeo Corpus Christi, May 10th, $96,000.
Yes.
Oh,
so we try and bump it up every year. So come out and see us and support us, and we'll do what we can to entertain y'all.
Well, we really appreciate you guys, and thank you so much for always consistently bringing this to our community. Thank you so much for what you do for students within our community as well.
Yes, thank you, and thank everybody out there watching.
All right, folks, now we want to show you a lot more excitement that you can expect. If you love action, you'll get to see the PBR Pendleton Whiskey Velocity Tour. Now, bull riders from all over are in town for the rodeo sport. They've been putting their skills to the test to ride a bull and stay mounted while the bull tries to buck off the rider. If the rider stays on, they receive a score, and the Professional Bull Riders Velocity Tour Finals come to the American Bank Center on May 2nd and 3rd.
Now, you know, the Buck Days Rodeo, like you mentioned, Michelle, that kicks off on May 6th. It will bring out all the cowboys, big and small, and the cowgirls, of course. That's because Rodeo Corpus Christi is bringing back the mutton bustin'. It's honestly one of my favorite events. I got to be a clown one year back in Reno. It was great. Anyway, young cowboys and cowgirls will bust on out the chute into on a sheep, rather, for 6 seconds of fame. The kiddos will be scored on their own performance and, of course, how long they last on each animal, just like the pros. And all the kiddos will get a score, even if they don't last the full 6 seconds. Everybody gets a trophy, right? Well, children must be at least 5 years old, weigh less than 55 pounds, wear a helmet and protective vest provided by Rodeo Corpus Christi. Now, here is a quick look at the 2025 Rodeo Corpus Christi Concert Series. We're going to be having some major talent taking the stage. Now, Steve Trevina is going to be taking the stage on Tuesday, May 6th. That's going to be followed up by Mercy Me on Wednesday, May 7th. Now, Singo, will go on Thursday. That's May 8th. And then Clint Black will be performing on May 9th. That's Friday. Kevin Fowler and Roger Krieger will wrap up on Saturday, May 10th. So now, how about a look at the traffic for all those folks that aren't fortunate enough to be here at the stadium or already have their spots along the sidewalk, right, Michelle?
Yeah, meteorologist Diamond Dixon is here with us from the studio, though. Hey, Diamond.
Hey, Diamond.
Hey there, Michelle and Brian. Well, as promised, we're taking a look at some traffic. We always like to see what's happening, and as far as getting down to Buck Days, well, we're taking a closer in look. Portland Harbor Bridge, we're looking good and green, as I always say. Ocean Drive looks good. So does SPID. Minor slowdown along Saratoga, but we're not even going near there, so that's okay. And if we want to take it over, small slowdowns along Waldron, minor along Flower Bluff Drive. But we'll also talk a little bit about this weather. Well, as you guys mentioned out there, that it's looking good and it feels good outside. I kind of wish that I could take credit for that, but I can't. That's just what the weather's doing today. Well, we're going to be sunny just until about 8 o'clock. We'll then be in the upper 70s, and we'll hang out there for a few more hours. We'll kind of wrap up our night hanging out at about 75 degrees, kind of where we started our day. And it also is probably pretty windy out there, gusty as well. You'll notice our southeast winds will actually start to come down a bit as we get further into the nighttime. Now, temperature and feels like right now, we're in the upper 70s along the coast, and 79 for Corpus Christi and Mathis, 77 in Beeville. We go a little bit further inland, we're still in the low 80s. Cotulla still warm, about 86 degrees. Those feel like temperatures are about 2 to 3 degrees warmer than our actual temperature right now outside. And as we mentioned with those winds, well, coming out of the southeast, you could see 18 for the Naval Air Station, 20 for Corpus Christi, and it gets a little bit more intense as you go further inland, freer at 22 miles per hour. And what we also look at is those wind gusts, but like I said, those winds will come down overnight. But until we get there, we're going to see those increased wind gusts up until 10 p.m., and then they will digress a bit, headed into our Sunday morning before they elevate once again into our Sunday afternoon. You could see close to 30 miles per hour with wind gusts just before 4 p.m., exceeding 30 miles per hour with those wind gusts. Is it muggy outside? It sure is. It's the air that you can wear. We're going to be between humid and very humid, also on the cusp of oppressive as we near the end of our next week. So up until then, we're going to be pretty muggy for these next couple of days, and even muggier as we wrap up the following week. And our current dew points, well, the good news is that if we're in the oppressive range, well, that's good for forecast fire danger weather that we always talk about. So we've had those elevated dew points, which also correlates to our mugginess as well. We go a little bit further inland, we're hanging out muggy all across our neighborhoods, and we might even have some more showers coming back into the forecast by the end of the week. So I'm sure that's good news for you out there. If you want to take another quick look at some hour-by-hour weather, we're going to wrap up our night hanging out in the mid-70s. Hope to see you guys again soon, and I hope you enjoy Bug Days.
Oh, shining bright like a diamond. Thank you so much for that report. Appreciate that. Hey, folks, don't go anywhere. The Buck Days Stadium Show continues right after this.
That's right, Brian. This broadcast is sponsored by Buffalo Roofing.
West Oso Bears.
watching the Buck Day Stadium Show presented by Reliant Energy, sponsored on KRIS 6 by Texas A&M University, Kingsville. Now your hosts from KRIS 6 News, Brian and Michelle Hoffman.
Hey, welcome back, folks. So, you know, the Buccaneer Commission isn't just about the parade, the rodeo, the carnival.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They work so hard to provide not only fun, but a lot of education time for youth through their STEAM Expo. So students from across Texas, they're going to be here for these STEAM Expos, of course. STEAM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Mathematics. We're talking about everything from cooking competitions to art exhibits. It'll be on the Buck Days Festival grounds from May 1st through the 11th. The STEAM Expo is being presented by Gulf Coast Growth Ventures.
Now, not only is education a priority for the Buccaneer Commission, so is giving back to the community. Next Saturday, they're hosting their annual Crawfish for a Cause.
Yum.
It will benefit the Wesley Community Center and Junior League of Corpus Christi. And if you're looking at video, actually, of last year's event, looks good. You can enjoy all-you-can-eat crawfish, live music, and activities. It all kicks off at noon at the American Bank Center. Just visit our website, kristv.com, for information on ticket prices.
You know, I've always found that crawfish, the harder they are to get out of the shell, the tastier they are. All right, so we're going to toss things on over to our master meteorologist, Stephanie Lauber. She's standing by with us some of the bands. Hey, Steph, how's it going out there?
Brian, Michelle, I'm with the band. We're here with West Oso, the Bears. All right, did everybody say hey to everybody watching? All right, we got all the bands here on the field. We're having a good time. So we're talking to West Oso. The first one's lined up over here, and I got some seniors with me. Got a sophomore. We got Chase, Takara, Jessica here. We got brass. So you guys are really just like the rhythm and brass section too at that. So, all right. You've been doing this longer than anybody else. What is this like your final Buck Days parade?
For me, it's pretty bittersweet. I love being in the band since I was in 6th grade, so it's kind of just like a very exciting time.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And you guys, I think a lot of people don't understand, band is a sport. There's a lot of physical exertion that goes into this. And you guys, especially with percussion, that's a heavy instrument to be holding, but percussion, you have to keep that rhythm. You are the heartbeat of the band. So being on tenors here, that's... no offense. That's what I think is some of the funnest percussion here. Tell me, what's your experience like as a sophomore?
It's been really fun. It's my first year doing it, and it's really cool.
Yeah, would do again, 10 out of 10?
Yeah, it's 10 out of 10.
Okay, cool. All right, Jessica, tell me, this is the brass. What's it like to be basically the oomph behind everything? What is your experience being here, marching all the way down Leopard, down to the Bayfront?
It's very exhilarating. It's very nerve-wracking. Sometimes you do get nervous. Am I going to be able to do this? But it's probably one of the best things I've ever done in my entire life, and I would do it again in a million lifetimes.
That's awesome. All right, thanks, y'all. Let's hear from West Oso before we head back to you.
Love to hear it. Steph, thank you so much for that. So, you know, a lot of planning and preparation goes in to our local bands. Coming up, we're going to give you a sneak peek at how Miller High School geared up for this big day.
And make sure you still stay tuned because we will have special performances from the rest of our local bands after the break.
And of course, a Buck Days Stadium broadcast is brought to you by our friends over at Buffalo Roofing. And we'd also like to say a big old thank you to
Ramco Mechanical.
You're watching the Buck Day Stadium Show presented by Reliant Energy, sponsored on KRIS 6 by Texas A&M University, Kingsville. Now your hosts from KRIS 6 News, Brian and Michelle Hoffman.
Hey, welcome back, folks. So Miller High School's marching band actually is one of many Coastal Bend bands that spend day and night practicing for their big moment.
Yeah, in fact, our very own photojournalist, Mike Salazar, I like to joke around and call him Mike Salad Bar, but he visited the Buccaneer Stadium to talk to the students to get some of the sights and the sounds.
Yes, and
What's a bug? What's a bug? What's a bug? I've been asking a lot of people, hey, are you going to the Buck Parade? Hey, are you going to the Buck Parade? I'm in the front, so watch out for Miller. We're one of the best bands. Just keep an eye out.
Family loves it, man. Like, my family was in the parade. They've been doing this for a long time, so I'm just kind of keeping up the legacy. It's really great.
If you're looking around, you're looking at all the kids that are like, yeah, Miller. And you're looking at all the people just cheering you on. It's like you forget about all the fatigue and you just keep going. By the time you're done, you're like, oh my God, I'm so tired. How did I do that? But you realize it's because everyone's cheering for you and it gives you that confidence and motivation to keep going.
I really like how we come as a community together to like go support everyone, and I love just being with the band and doing all these fun dance moves and just like having fun out there. It's really fun.
Usually everybody who parked right here all have purple on. They have their glow sticks. My parents are like, are you trying to go? Go, Adriana! Band, dismiss! Go, Bucks!
I love to see that. Sorry, I was just admiring while we were watching that. Such a great teamwork out there. So now all the hard work is paid off. We're going to send things on over to all of our local bands that will perform the Star Spangled Banner. Take it away, guys. That was just something special. Thank you guys so much. I know how much hard work it took getting in unison with all of the other bands and each other. That was fantastic. Thank you for that.
Can we give them one more round of applause from the crowd and folks at home? Thank you again so much, guys, for all of your hard work. You guys did amazing. Now, folks, we are almost about to wrap up our stadium show here at Buck Days, so we hope you guys are ready and excited for the parade. Let me just say, you haven't seen anything yet. For you folks back at home, there is so much to expect because we saw so many cars lined up out there. We saw some of the floats start coming in. Our KRIS 6 News float actually is making an appearance. And hey, if you're watching this from our live stream and you're out there on the streets in your neighborhood and you see our KRIS 6 News float, make sure you wave because you might just see yourself on our monitors.
We may or may not have a camera attached to it, along with some big old monitors as well. Hey, a big shout out to all of our sponsors. Thank you so much for doing this. With Buffalo Roofing, we got Reliant, we have Rally Credit Union, and really we have everyone that worked so hard to put all of this together. And lastly, I want to thank you, the viewers, and you, everyone out there in the crowd. Thank you so much for making this such a special Buck Days, everyone.
Yes, special Buck Days indeed, because we are excited. This is actually our first time that we get to see the floats, because for the last 2 years, we were actually on our KRIS 6 float. I think 2 years ago, we had a big boat. We were pirates, no big deal.
Pirates is first year.
And then last year, we were that news couple that was engaged. This year, we're that news couple that is married.
Fellas. Tied down the knot, everyone.
Yeah, so we're so happy that we get to spend our first married Buck Days with you guys at home and, of course, everyone here at the Buccaneers Stadium. It's going to be such a blast tonight. We really hope that you guys are amped up and prepared for the excitement, because I know we are.
Yeah, we definitely are. Do not go anywhere. We have so much in store for you when we come back from this quick break as we kick off the Buck Days Night Parade.
This broadcast of the Buck Days Stadium Show is a presentation of KRIS 6 News, sponsored on KRIS 6 by Texas A&M University, Kingsville.
Four, three, two, one.
Yes, my friends, the moment you have been waiting for is finally here. You are watching the Buck Days Parade coverage with the Hoffmans. I'm Michelle Hoffman.
And I'm Brian Hoffman. What a night we have in store for you for the 87th annual Rally Night Parade over at Buck Days. Oh, it is going to be such a glorious evening. We can already see some amazing people that are entering on in.
And it looks like it's the Color Guard Boy Scout Troop number 3 that you see right there on your screen, making their way across the track here at Buccaneers Stadium. Hello, my friends. Good to see you guys. You're on TV.
And then next up, we will have the Rally banners. Give it up for Rally. They are one of our sponsors, Rally Credit Union.
Yes, fly those flags high, my friends. Looking good out there. We love the blue.
Oh yeah. You know, this show is just amazing. We got Reliant as a sponsor for this year's event. They've been partners with the Buck Days Commission for 20 years. We got the Rally as a sponsor, which is just amazing. So many people just coming together to make this night happen.
And you see those flashing lights. I think you guys already know who we got here. Chief of Police Mike Marco with their CCPD fleet. Thank you guys so much for serving and protecting our community. We appreciate it.
Oh yeah. They are coming out in force tonight, and we love to see it. What a great entrance for this rally parade, huh?
You can hear their alarms. Oh, I feel like I'm in trouble.
Don't worry, officer. Didn't
I'm
do
not
anything
speeding.
tonight. Well, thank you so much for being out here and for keeping everyone safe. You know, they helped out close down all the roadways, making sure that all the public that are viewing on the sidewalks are safe and sound. And hey, there's the chief right there. Hey, Chief. How you doing? Great to see you, sir. But yeah, no, they're out there working hard. Just make sure that everyone is safe out there. I don't know if you guys saw on your way in, or those people that are they're watching from home. So many roads closed down for this parade and to make sure that everyone's safe. They came out with a statement saying that it's safe enough to have your kids play on the street, and that was before the parade started, that is.
All right, guys, on your screen right now, you see the chief of the fire department, Mr. Brandon Wade with CCFD Fire. We got a truck there, too. Oh, no, actually, that's a different truck.
Hey, good to see you
But
guys.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Guys. Thank you so much
you're
for
up
being
there?
here.
Awesome.
Oh, gotcha.
Hey, thanks for coming out, guys.
All right, we have our parade marshal, Eric Cuevas. He's up in
Eric.
that red truck. Hello.
Hey,
Good to
great
see
to
you.
see you, sir. Thank you so much for everything you did to put tonight together. Is the man, the myth, the legend right there. And then next up, we're going to be having the Buckerator, right?
Yeah, Buckerator President, Mr. Sam Garcia.
Sam Garcia.
Give us a
Hey,
wave,
guys.
sir. Good
Thank
to
you so
see
much
you.
for being out here. And then the Buccaneer Commission President, that's Jonathan McComb, is up next in the blue car.
We know that guy, right? I think we had like an interview or something
we
just
know
a couple
we're
minutes
like
ago.
this now.
Well, thank you guys so much for being out here.
Thanks, and hey, there he is, our representative, Todd Hunter. Great to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being out. He is, of course, the state representative for District 32, of course.
And you see on the screen right now, Representative Denise Villalobos. Hello.
Hey, Denise. Great to see you. And it looks like we are going to be taking a quick break for those of us that are joining. And we're going to be ending with Paulette Guajardo. We're going to be joining back in with her as well. Thank you so much, by the way, to our sponsors, Rally Credit Union. We'll be right back.
You're watching the Buck Days Rally Night Parade, sponsored on KRIS 6 by Rally Credit Union, Animal Medical Corpus Christi, and Your Welcome Dental. Now, your hosts from KRIS 6 News, Brian and Michelle Hoffman.
Hey, welcome back, folks. You are watching KRIS 6 News and your Buck Days Parade coverage. We caught Corpus Christi Mayor Paulette Guajardo, so she's cruising on by, escorting our city leaders right behind her.
I just got to say, I love that dress too, Paulette. It is so shiny. I love it.
You like the shine and the sparkle.
Oh, yeah.
And the green.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, behind Mayor Paulette Guajardo, we have City Council at large, Mark Scott. And we have actually a fleet behind him. Wait, I see you on the camera.
Hey there, sir. Oh, don't worry about them. Just all about you. Thank you very much, Mrs. Scott. Appreciate it. And then behind Mr. Scott, we have City Council at large, Roland Barrera, giving us a big old wave. Hello, sir. How you doing tonight? Thanks for making it out.
I got to give him a shout out because here and there we will say hi to each other at the gym when I have no makeup or eyebrows. And he doesn't say anything about it. So I appreciate you, Mr. Roland Barrera. Good to see ya. And up behind him is our City Council, District 1, Mr. Everett Roy. Hello. Yes, give our crowd a wave because they are watching you through our KRIS 6 live stream, KRIS 6 News on TV, and of course right here at the Buccaneers Stadium. Best seats in the house, right?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Or unless you're at home, definitely great seats over there. Hey, thank you very much, Mr. Roy. Appreciate it. All right, and it looks like right behind Mr. Roy is one of the newest City Council members, Eric Acantu. Great to see you, sir. Welcome.
I see you on TV a lot. Glad to have you. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Cantu. Make sure you smile and wave for the folks at home and, of course, here at the Buccaneers Stadium.
Oh, yeah. Enjoy the rest of the parade, too. There are so many people lined up on the sidewalks, grilling up something delicious as well, and a lot of lights on the sidewalks out there, too.
Yeah, exactly. And, hey, we have another newer member of City Council for District 4, Kaylin Paxson. She is not driving, sitting on the bed of the truck.
She's riding in the bed. Oh, yeah. Not too fast. Gonna make it a little bumpy up in here. Well, thank you so much, Kaylin. Appreciate you being out here. And then next up, right behind Kaylin, we do have Gil Hernandez. He's City Council for District number 5. Oh, yeah. Show off those muscles there, Gil. Oh, yeah.
You guys can't see Brian, on the TV if you're at home watching this, but he gave a little flex, too.
Oh, yeah. Can't flex against Gil, though. He's got it. Thank you very much, Mr. Hernandez.
And right behind him, we do have City Manager Peter Zanoni in the black truck giving us a wave. There you are. There you are on the screen right over there.
Oh, nice plaid going on there, Mr. Zanoni. Good to see you, sir.
Now, folks, before we go to our commercial break, we have County Commissioner with Precinct 3, Mr. John Mares.
All right, and Mr. Mares, of course, precinct cities include Robstown, Driscoll, Agua Dulce, portions of Corpus Christi, including areas like Clarkwood, too. And then behind Mr. Mares, we have the Corpus Christi Army Depot. Give a big old wave. Depot. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate your service. Thank you so much.
And it looks like we will be heading into a commercial break. We want to shout out our sponsors, Animal Medical. Thank you so much for making this happen.
watching the Buck Days Rally Night Parade, sponsored on KRIS 6 by Rally Credit Union, Animal Medical Corpus Christi, and Your Welcome Dental. Now, your hosts from KRIS 6 News, Brian and Michelle Hoffman.
Hey, welcome back to everyone that is joining us online and on air, as well as everyone here in the stadium. We're taking a live look at, is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it is a Bravo, the Eagle mascot from Rally Credit Union, soaring into the 2025 Rally Night Parade. You know, since 1955, Rally Credit Union has proudly celebrated the Coastal Bend community. And Rally gives you the tools to help meet your financial goals quicker, all from a team that really has your back. Get ready for Bravo's famous moves, smiles, and a night filled with memory. Thank you so much, guys. You guys look awesome.
Can we just appreciate their float right now? I mean, look at all the color, the lights. We got the mascot there as well. Oh my gosh, it looks like a party.
You got the beats going on along with it too. And of course, Rally being one of our sponsors as well. Thank you guys so much for helping put all of this together. Couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you.
I sense some pirates coming up. Oh man. We have the Buck Days float with the students who actually were part of the leadership program with the Port of Corpus Christi. Oh man, let me tell you this, they went through a semester-long program, and here they are now. We have the awards, the check presentation that's coming up on May 10th for these kids. And $96,000, Brian.
Very, very impressive.
Scholarships.
You know what's more impressive? Everything that these kids have done, be it community service and just going back in and helping anyone that they possibly could while learning the tools that they need to better their futures. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate you.
Yes, and congratulations. You guys earned it. You deserved it. And it's going on for education.
Speaking of education, CCISD, we see you over there. Oh, yeah, bringing that float in. So representing Corpus Christi ISD on the float, you know all of these fantastic faces. Thank you so much for being out here, guys. We appreciate it.
Now we're going to show you Veterans Memorial High School's U.S. Coast Guard Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps. They are looking pretty good there. They're stepping forward. And you know what? They are the only Texas JROTC Coast Guard unit proudly representing Veterans Memorial High School. And right there on the screen, you see our Veterans Memorial Eagle Cheer Team. Looking good, ladies. Now, the Eagle Cheer Team, FYI, isn't just about showing off their skills. They're also deeply involved with building community, supporting their school sports teams, and bringing joy to every event they attend.
All right, and now it is up for the Veterans Memorial High School Starline Dance Team. Oh, yeah, boogie down, guys. We love to see those moves.
But right now on your screen, you are seeing the Veterans Memorial High School Screaming Eagle Band and Color Guard. Sounded good, too. Take a listen, guys.
Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. Those of you at home, do not go anywhere. We will be right back and want to give a quick thank you to our partners over at Rally Credit Union.
You're watching the Buck Days Rally Night Parade, sponsored on KRIS 6 by Rally Credit Union, Animal Medical Corpus Christi, and Your Welcome Dental. Now, your hosts from KRIS 6 News, Brian and Michelle Hoffman.
Yes, welcome back, folks. The Hoffmans here at Buck Stadium. You are getting a look at the parade right now with the Veterans Band. So FYI, the Veterans Band was found and organized by Mr. Ram Chavez, the band director. Look at them, they're awesome. They're always going to all the community events to honor our veterans, and we really do appreciate them. Hello.
And it looks like right after the Veterans Band, we do have Del Mar College. That is a very, very cool float truck. Is that what you call it? Can you guys see a screen on the other side too? I think you can. Yeah. That is just awesome.
That's some high-tech stuff we got there, right? And folks, with that, if you're watching our coverage at home, we will take a quick break. And of course, we want to thank our sponsors, Animal Medic. We'll be right back.
You're watching the Buck Days Rally Night Parade, sponsored on KRIS 6 by Rally Credit Union, Animal Medical Corpus Christi, and Your Welcome Dental. Now, your hosts from KRIS 6 News, Brian and Michelle Hoffman.
Welcome back, everyone. You are taking in the sights and the sounds of the marching band. Oh, this is the Pride of South Texas Javelina Marching Band. Thank you guys so much for being out here. Texas A&M.
We got to let you guys listen to this because they sound so awesome.
While they're playing, I just want to say how impressive it is being able to walk this stretch all in unison and playing together so succinctly.
I mean, not even this stretch, the entire parade route, right?
Yeah, thank you guys so much. You sound terrific. So, coming up next, Michelle, who do we have?
Yes, we have the Texas A&M University Kingsville, the Javelinas. And it looks like we have Steph.
Do we have a wild Stephanie Lauber on the float?
To the float. All right, welcome to the Texas A&M University Kingsville float. I'm here with Borky. We're having a party, and as is customary, I have some shoes to show you, shiny, sparkly shoes to show you all of the flair that comes here on the boat. Now, Texas A&M University Kingsville did sponsor our stadium show, so if you enjoyed what you saw over the last hour, you can thank these awesome folks for making it all possible. A lot of folks come together to make this entire Buck Days Parade a lot of fun and a huge success, and we just want to appreciate everybody who came out here on this float. They did a great job. I think you guys did a wonderful job making this a whole lot of fun. But, all right, we are getting toward the end of the stadium part of the route, so look for this float. It's one of the first ones up if you're going to be along the parade route or you know somebody who is. So we'll send it back to y'all now.
Hey, Steph has a fun job.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
to take it away because we have royalty in the house.
Yes, Miss Jim Wells County. And by the way, folks, the Miss Jim Wells County royalty family invites you to all the Jim Wells County Fair this October 18th through the 25th this year. Hope you guys come out there.
And next up, we have Lil Bros. So they are 5 brothers, along with their father and nephews. They love the art of painting on their cars and showing them off at parades and car shows. Those are some shiny, shiny cars. I love the paint jobs on those. Oh, and that hat, too. Oh, sir. Oh, sir, you're looking dapper. So what do you think, Michelle? Would you let me pimp out my car like that?
Yeah, we got to have some hydraulics, too, just like that one. And I've always wanted something like that.
A little bit of undercarriage lighting as well.
You got the neon colors and everything.
Oh,
so cool.
bump it.
And again, folks, for you guys just joining us at home, this right here is the Leal Bros.
Leal Bros.
Leal
Again,
Bros.
5 brothers, along with their father and nephew. They just love painting those cars, showing them off to everyone, bumping that awesome, awesome music. And hey, we are going to take a quick break, leave you off with this shot. We'll be right back. Thank you so much for tuning in. And of course, we want to thank our sponsors. That's Rally Credit Union. Thanks so much, guys.
You're watching the Buck Days Rally Night Parade, sponsored on KRIS 6 by Rally Credit Union, Animal Medical Corpus Christi, and Your Welcome Dental. Now, your hosts from KRIS 6 News, Brian and Michelle Hoffman.
Hey, welcome back, folks. You are watching the KRIS 6 coverage of the Buck Days Rally Night Parade. And right now, you are getting a look at Roy Miller Alumni Association. FYI, the Roy Miller Alumni Association is a group that is made up of past band members, drill team members, cheerleaders, and former students. But hey, they still got it going, am I right?
Oh, yeah, they are a groovin'. Thank you so much, guys. Look at that drum skills going on. I hope you guys can hear that in the background. Amazing stuff.
Sounding good and looking good, right?
Love the colors going on, too. And hey, we got another shot. These are the Kingsmen. That's right, Las Donas.
Las Doñas.
Doñas.
It's a long time tradition as well, and I always love their outfits that they got.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic float, and it must have taken a long time to put together that type of float too. Just securing down all of the tinsel there too is, I'm sure, just a bit of a headache, right?
Right? But look, it was made for a king. That's a throne right there.
Yes, they are the king's men. That would make sense. Very apropos. Thank you so much for being out here, Las Doñas. And we just want to remind folks how much of a treat it is to have these floats out here at Buck Stadium. You know, we were able to bring it back last year, and that was thanks to improvements from CCISD as well as our sponsors. We got Reliant and Rally Credit Union able to put down these temporary little tracks, so all of these heavy floats can make its way on the stadium for all of you to enjoy. And then, of course, everyone to enjoy that are out there camping out on the sidewalks, right?
Exactly. All right, guys, we have another look. We are going to take the camera for the DHS, CBP, U.S. Border Patrol, and Office of Field Operations Corpus Christi Station.
So the Corpus Christi Station is a joint DHS facility that houses both the U.S. Border Patrol and the Office of Field Operations. This strategic location has proven to be an important part in facilitating international trade and travel at the Port of Corpus Christi, and of course our airport, as well as the border zone security right here in our community. Thank you so much, guys. The station has many Leo partnerships and liaisons in the area.
And it looks like we have royalty with us again. Miss Alice, Texas, right over there, looking beautiful there. And you know, the Miss Alice, Texas royalty family is happy to attend the annual Buck Days Night Parade all the way from Coyote Country. These queens proudly serve their community, represent their hometown, and are actively trying to be the change they wish to see in the world.
Showing off
So
the shoes,
beautiful.
too. Look at that dress. That is just, is that something you would wear, Michelle?
Absolutely.
That is just fantastic.
Now, folks, we are going to take a quick break on our broadcast. And as always, we want to thank our sponsors, because without them, this wouldn't be possible. We have Raleigh Credit Union and Your Welcome Dental.
You're watching the Buck Days Rally Night Parade, sponsored on KRIS 6 by Raleigh Credit Union, Animal Medical Corpus Christi, and Your Welcome Dental. Now, your hosts from KRIS 6 News, Brian and Michelle Hoffman.
Hey, welcome back to the Buckeyes Rally Night Parade, everyone. You are taking on in the sights and sounds. So this float you have on your screen is the Coastal Christian Homeschool Athletes. You guys are looking terrific, loving the colors going on and the energy.
And you know what's so cool, too, is the Coastal Christian Homeschool Badgers actually welcomes all homeschoolers to participate in football, volleyball, basketball, track, esports, and cheer.
That's right. We do love to see it, too. Thank you so much for being out here, guys, and being so festive. Bring up that energy. Keep it going. Got a long ride ahead of you till the end, right?
Exactly. We have, what, an hour and a half?
Oh, yeah, we do. Couldn't be longer, though. I love to see it. So next up, looks like we have the Roy Miller High School cheerleading team. Hey, guys, bring on in the house.
Go team. And you know, the Roy Miller varsity cheer team is a year-round sport who provides spirit to all of Miller's sports organizations, clubs, and student body. The cheer team strives to bring the Miller community together with its continued rich tradition. It's so good to see them. I love the purple. And they also have some bright lights on their outfits, too.
Oh, yeah. And hey, just a quick note. They look forward to seeing the Miller alumni and fans in the stands for the 2025-26 football season. Once a buck, always a buck.
And I believe we have the Roy Miller Metro High School Battlin' Buck Band. You can hear them right now. Now, this group is actually made up of 8th through 12th graders. They have a rich tradition of not just performing, but putting on a show like they're doing right now. And you know, last year they participated in the Memorial Day Parade in Washington, D.C. So this is not their first rodeo as far as parades go, right, Brian?
I see what you did there, Michelle. Not at all. Speaking of rodeo, I mean, take a look at those outfits, too. I love that. Are their hats lit up, too?
Yeah. Cowgirl hats, cowgirl boots. Pretty cool.
Yeah. And then, of course, following them, we do have Ramco Mechanical AC and Heating. Hey, Ramco, thanks for being out here, guys. We're going to need that AC with this hot Texas summer heat.
Oh, yeah.
And hey, Ramco Mechanical, they keep you comfortable providing AC and heating services to the Corpus Christi area. You can always call them for all your AC and heating needs. Thank you so much, guys. We're going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. Your 87th annual Buck Day Rally Night Parade continues right after the break.
Of course, we got to thank our sponsors. We have Rally Credit Union.
You're watching the Buck Days Rally Night Parade, sponsored on KRIS 6 by Rally Credit Union, Animal Medical Corpus Christi, and Your Welcome Dental. Now, your hosts from KRIS 6 News, Brian and Michelle Hoffman.
Now on your screen, we are getting a look at the Jeep addiction. Pretty unique. Am I right?
I am loving the pirate theme y'all got going on. All the massive flags. Is that an inflatable T-Rex pirate in the back?
I'm looking out for the rubber duckies, though, because I love just collecting them just because.
What's up with the Jeeps and the rubber duckies? I don't see. Oh, wait. I see them. I see them right there. Oh, there they are. Hey, thank you so much for making it out here, guys. You know, I've been constantly telling Michelle that my next car is going to be a Jeep.
Reliable, right?
Yep, definitely.
And FYI, for people who don't know, the Jeep Addictions is actually a local Jeep club that loves to have fun and attend the beach. They enjoy off-roading and rock crawling, and they participate in local nonprofit and charity events. So if this is something that you're interested in doing, you got to own a Jeep and check out their Facebook page.
So many different varieties of these Jeeps too, and I love all of the decorations on there. I mean, I'm sure that they're thinking, hey, why can't we just keep these decorations on all year long, right? Just drive around Corpus Christi all decked out in pirate gear.
Sometimes they do.
That's one of the things that makes this city so great, right?
Exactly. Oh, we love to see it. Thank you so much, guys, for being out here. Again, that was Jeep Addictions that you are seeing on your screen.
Giant octopus.
Alrighty, folks, we're moving pretty fast
Oh, yeah,
here.
we are. We're hustling along.
We have the Nueces County Junior Livestock Show float that is coming up on your screen, but it looks like on your screen at home, you are looking at the Nueces County Sheriff's Office. Oh, wait, no, we're switching.
Back.
We're switching back.
And yeah, this is the Junior Livestock Show. Yep, Junior Livestock Show float. Taking it all in.
We are going to take a quick break for our folks who are joining us through our live stream and our broadcast. We, of course, want to thank our sponsors. We have Animal Medic and Your Welcome Dental.
Stick around. Don't go anywhere.
watching the Buck Days Rally Night Parade, sponsored on KRIS 6 by Rally Credit Union, Animal Medical Corpus Christi, and Your Welcome Dental. Now, your hosts from KRIS 6 News, Brian and Michelle Hoffman.
Hey folks, we are moving along here pretty fast at the Buck Days Rally Night Parade. Right now, you are getting a look at the Combat Jeepers of Texas.
That's right. The Combat Jeepers is a tight-knit community that offers a supportive space for active duty, reserve, National Guard veterans, their spouses, Gold Star family members. You guys do it all. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for everything that you do. So our community is dedicated to developing connections and providing opportunities for individuals to unwind and engage in meaningful conversations while participating in thrilling off-road excursions. And you know, just gotta have those thrilling off-road excursions with those Jeeps, right?
Exactly. I do a Veterans in Focus segment for KRIS 6 News. Love our veterans, so I gotta see you guys on there soon sometime.
Oh yeah, gotta make that connection. I will be your cameraman for that story any day of the week. Is that back when smoking? Oh, you can see on your screen though, it looks like one of them caught a shark. And hey, we are moving along. Next up, we got the Guadalupe County Agricultural Fair Queens. Hey Queens, great to see you out here.
All of them are looking so beautiful. I love it. And make sure you guys say hello specifically to Queen Rayleigh Childs, Princess Presley Just, and Duchess Montana White. They are going to be at the 142nd Fair the second weekend in October over in Seguin, Texas.
I love to see so many lights, so many colors, so much royalty.
And all the sparkles.
This little town in Corpus Christi.
The sparkles are my favorite. They said no costumes to me, so my shoes are sparkly.
She's got that royalty wave going on too. Look at that. Very regal, yes.
And it looks like we're going to check in with Steph.
Yeah, I believe so. And hey, look, there are all of our friends over at KRIS 6. It's our KRIS 6 float in your neighborhood. You see all those signs? Those are all the neighborhoods that KRIS 6 brings you news out of. News where you're
There's
from.
Victoria Valderrama on your screen, baby. Looking good. It looks like she got a trophy. Did we win?
I'm excited.
We're jumping up for joy, so I will take that as a yes. And we also have on the float Larissa Liska, our sports director. We have the Island Queen, Erin Hawley, who's on there. Right behind Adam Beam. Looking good,
Mike
Mr.
Salazar.
Beam. Oh, FYI, Suzanne Stevens is one of our newer senior neighborhood news reporters. First year at the Buck Days Parade. Hope you're having fun.
And make sure everyone in the crowd give a big old wave. We're going to throw you on as well. Fantastic to see you guys. We worked really hard on this float, too. Hope you enjoy. And it looks like for all of you viewing at home or on Facebook, we're going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
You're watching the Buck Days Rally Night Parade, sponsored on KRIS 6 by Rally Credit Union, Animal Medical Corpus Christi, and Your Welcome Dental. Now, your hosts from KRIS 6 News, Brian and Michelle Hoffman.
Hey, Welcome back, everyone viewing at home on Facebook, KRISTV.com. You're taking on in the 87th annual Rally Night Parade for Buck Days. So I understand that we do have Miss Stephanie Lauber. She's actually on a float right now. We're going to send things on over to her. She, I believe, is with Chicas Rock. Stephanie, how are things going over there?
Hey everybody, we escaped the stadium a little bit. We're out on Leopard. That's Sheriff Hooper's gang over there. Nueces County Sheriff's Office, that's their float. We missed Chicas Rock, they went down there, but you can catch all that action on our Facebook page. You can catch everything that you think you may have missed in that parade, anything you didn't see. But while the parade's going down Leopard, we have a crowd here. Let's turn it around. Show you everybody who has been out here. All right, hold on a second. I need to know, what is that big shiny thing that she is holding there?
Because she is holding a trophy.
And what is this trophy for?
The most spirited.
The most spirited? Yeah. Let's see it. Let's see it. Yeah, that's right. All right, y'all, we have a lot of spirit all the way down this street. Folks have been camping out as we were telling you, and now the magic hour is here. Watching all these floats come down. Everybody's worked really hard to put on the best show with all of these different floats. We have folks all the way down Leopard. As far as the eye can see, you see the glow sticks, the glowy swords over there, and we are just having a good time out here. Let's hear it, y'all! So if you're not out here, you're watching from home, you're watching on your phone, we got you covered. I'll be bouncing around with all the chaos to bring you everything you think you may have missed. You're not gonna miss out, no FOMO here. I got you covered. But we're gonna send it back inside the stadium now. I'm trying to find the KRIS 6 float. It's right over there. So I'll hop on and I'll see y'all later.
Well, hey, thank you so much, Stephen. Hey, who's that? Who's that we see? That is Matthew CCAC in the house. Thank you so much for being out here, guys.
Look at the little floofer. I love their mascot. I think that's one of the best ones in town.
Yeah, you know what? You bring the dog with, you have my business every day of the week.
Exactly. And folks, we have gone through more than, what, 70 floats so far already?
Yeah.
Wow, they're moving pretty fast. So make sure you guys, if you're watching from home or through our live stream, stay with us because we have almost 140 to go through. And again, you on your screen are seeing Matthew CCAC. And up next, we have the
Luling Watermelon Thump Association. Hey there, guys. This lovely float proudly salutes the 71st annual Luling Watermelon Thump. Riding the float, our reigning queen, that is Maddie Sprodling. So the Luling Watermelon Thump is always held on the last full Thursday through Sunday in downtown Luling.
I love it. I love it. I love watermelon too. Great theme. Thank you so much, ladies, for coming in. Looking beautiful.
Look at the detail work on that float as well. Hey, it almost looks like I can run up and take a bite of that watermelon on the shelf.
We got some cowgirl boots, right?
Yeehaw.
Sticking them out there.
Well, hey there, Queen. Thank you so much for making it out today. Big old shout out to Luling. Great little place.
And now we have the Royal Sovereign Imperial Court of the Texas Riviera Empire.
Oh yeah, quite a mouthful, but you guys look amazing right there. Thank you whoa, hopping out that fan. Thank you so much for being out here, guys. And hey, we're gonna welcome in the Royal Sovereign Imperial Court of the Texas Riviera Empire. Of course, riding the float, reigning, wait. I was reading the wrong one. That is a local 501c3 nonprofit fundraising organization in the Corpus Christi area for gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, and allied community members since, get this, 1985.
I think we have trouble coming up. You see them, Brian?
I see them. Uh-oh, what did they do? You are taking a look at A1 bail bonding. So A1 bonding has been in service in the Coastal Bend for over 50 years at the same location at 423 Waco Street across from the Nueces County Jail. And this is a very, very creative float they got going on right here.
Yeah, looking pretty good. Thank you guys so much. And folks, if you are watching our Buck Days Parade coverage at home, we are going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. We will always want to thank our sponsors. We have Rally Credit Union, Your Welcome Dental, Animal Medical, Corpus Christi.
And of course, Buffalo River.
You're watching the Buck Days Rally Night Parade, sponsored on KRIS 6 by Rally Credit Union, Animal Medical Corpus Christi, and Your Welcome Dental. Now, your hosts from KRIS 6 News, Brian and Michelle Hoffman.
Welcome back. For our folks joining us at home, you are watching the Rally Night Parade at the Buccaneer Stadium. This is our wonderful view. You're getting a look at the Princess Las Doñas right now. The court of dazzling radiance and sparkling brilliance. Looking beautiful. We love the colors. We love the outfits.
How brilliant they are. Thank you guys so much for making it out. Man, the colors and the shine you got going on too. Oh, and the shoes. Look at those cowboy boots.
We love it. Thank you so much for being out here.
Just a massive float. I'm not sure if everyone watching at home can really see the scale and the scope of the work that has been put into that. Maybe from that overhead view, yeah, but just amazing. Must have taken just days and days to put together. So after that, we do have the Herman and Herman group. Thank you so much for making it out there, guys. So here, Herman and Herman, your trusted personal injury attorneys, proudly serving Texas for over 50 years. If you've been injured in an accident, their team is ready to fight for you. With offices across Texas, they're going to help, and they're always going to be nearby. You can call up their number. That's 882-4357. Visit hermanandherman.com for free consultation. Let's give a big cheer for Herman and Herman, right, guys?
Yeah. Now, up next, not your average pirate ship. Actually, it is a very patriotic ship. We have the USS Lexington Museum float. Looking good over there. And FYI, folks, the USS Lexington is the longest-serving and most awarded aircraft carrier in the U.S. Navy's fleet. It was also the first aircraft carrier to welcome women to serve abroad. Now, this float, created and manned by the crew of the USS Lexington Museum, is a miniature representation of the great ship that graces the shores of Corpus Christi Bay in North Beach. And you know, miniature is definitely an appropriate word to use because the USS Lexington is huge.
Honestly, one of my favorite places to go to. We always do stories out there on the Lex, and it's just a bunch of fun out there. And I learn something new every time I go, no matter how many times I go.
One of our greatest community partners. I love how they stand for history, preservation of history, and education. And on your screen right now, we got Raisin Cane's chicken fingers.
Oh, they are so popular around here in Corpus Christi. Anyone that knows, right, that drives around Raisin Cane's around lunchtime, you know you can't get in.
Okay,
you know,
will I be judged
roads.
if I told you guys I have never tried Raisin Cane's before?
Don't worry, folks.
Oh.
I'm gonna have her.
No.
I'm gonna have her try some. Don't worry.
Sorry.
Raisin Cane's, you got a special
I
place
see
in
the
my heart.
judgmental points.
Especially that sauce right there too. And they brought
We'll
the
make it
secret
out, I
sauce
promise.
with their float too. All right, moving on along. Who do we have coming up next?
We're moving on pretty
We
fast.
are moving very fast.
I think we're almost at our 100th float.
Yeah.
Almost. Not there yet.
So I believe this is the Slingshots Corpus Christi Third Coast Slingers. Yes, it is. Hey, guys, looking amazing right there. I've always loved these type of vehicles, too. It really kind of has that beautiful mesh of car and maybe open air.
Are you going to ask for one too?
I am going to ask for one of those too.
Okay, so you want a low rider, you want one of these. Okay.
Slingers, yep.
Okay. I'm all for it. It's just who's going to pay for it, right?
And hey, for those of you watching at home, it looks like we are going to take a quick little break, but don't go anywhere. We have so much more of the Rally Buck Days Parade that's coming at you right after these messages.
You're watching the Buck Days Rally Night Parade, sponsored on KRIS 6 by Rally Credit Union, Animal Medical Corpus Christi, and Your Welcome Dental. Now, your hosts from KRIS 6 News, Brian and Michelle Hoffman.
Hey, welcome back for everyone joining at home. You are taking in the sights and sounds of the 87th annual Buck Days Rally Night Parade. A bit of a mouthful, but hey, we are cruising along. You're taking in a quick shot of the Slingshot Corpus Christi, the Third Coast Slingers. Great, great cars they have right there. I'm trying to get Michelle to let me buy one next, right?
I said maybe.
Yeah, again, three-wheeled autocycles, open-air roads, no air conditioning, no shirt, no shoes, no problem. And then next up, right behind them, we have ABC Home and Commercial Services.
One of our drivers is actually holding a
trophy.
What'd you guys win?
Third place. Very nice, guys. Very nice. Hey, so when it comes to home and business care, ABC Home and Commercial Services in Corpus Christi has you covered. From pest control to HVAC to plumbing, handyman, all over your lawn. Pretty much everything that you need done by an expert team, they got you covered. Fast, reliable, and committed to quality. ABC is just a call away. Schedule your services today and see why so many trust ABC for their home and commercial needs.
I love the lights too, you guys. It looks so awesome. Reminds me of Christmas. I love Christmas.
It does a bit. And they definitely went to the whole Grinch themed as well with the green. I love it. I love it, guys. They're grooving in there too. Thank you so much for being out here.
Now we have up next the Flower Bluff High School Band and Stingline Drill Team. Looking fabulous. Oh my goodness. Now, FYI, folks, the Flower Bluff Hustlin' Hornet Band is under the direction of interim head band director and director of fine arts Liz Ortega Ruiz, assistant band director Joseph Guzman, and assisted by JH band directors Ramiro Lichtenberger, Cooper Hawk, and intermediate director Charles Horn. They also receive incredible support from Ms. Yasmin Cantu and Mr. Michael Varda. Looking incredible.
It's great to see you, ladies. Fantastic outfits you got going on. Very, very Texas. And looks like they got lights all up on their hats. I don't know if you can see that on your screens, but hats, belts, and the skirts. And got the moves going along with it.
And folks, for you guys just joining us at home, we have gone through almost 90 floats, I believe.
Yeah, almost 90. We're right over there. And guess what? We're not done yet. No. Yeah, we're just over halfway through, right?
Exactly. I was telling Brian this is such a great perspective to have because usually every year since we've been here for the Buck Days Parade, we've been on the float.
On the float.
Waving to the folks as we drive by. But this time we actually get to see everything. So sometimes if you hear a little bit of silence, we're just impressed.
Yeah.
Speechless by the creativity that all the folks here in our community are bringing to put on a fabulous show and parade for our community.
Again, this is the Flower Bluff High School Band and Stringline Drill Team. Thank you guys so much for being out here and being so talented, too. Look at these kiddos. I couldn't do any of this.
Now, up next, who do we got here?
It is the Stripes and Laredo Taco Company that is going to be coming up after Flower Bluff High School. We are just cruising along all of these fantastic groups, fantastic bands and floats. And here it is, right there. That is the Stripes and Laredo Taco Company. Any of you here in Corpus Christi and in South Texas, Texas really in general, you know where to get some tacos on the go. Company. They are two of the most popular convenience and fast food chains in the U.S., offering a wide variety of snacks, beverages, fuel, car washes, so much more. Laredo Taco is known for its authentic Mexican-inspired cuisine, both prioritizing convenience and quality, and enjoy being actively involved right here in our community. Offer great job opportunities and career growth as well to employees. Fantastic slushies there, too.
Being from Nevada is so interesting because the food at places like Stripes, it's good.
Yeah, yeah. In Nevada, you don't really want to go to a gas station for food. But here in South Texas, Stripes is the place to go for your tacos.
Now, as they are making their way through, we also have the Queen Las Doñas waving over there at you.
So much royalty in the house, guys. Thanks for coming out. And again, such intricate floats you have going on.
And not just the floats. I mean, the dresses. They put so much detail and creativity into their themes every single year. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah. And then after the Queen, of course, we will have the Swift Car Club. They are representing out here, representing Corpus Christi. A bit of a cyborg going on in the front row, too. But amazing vehicles. You got the spinners, you got the lifts.
I want to know how you guys keep your cars so well maintained,
so clean.
Especially on these streets. I don't know. I have holes on my windshield, scratches on my paint.
Corpus Christi, not known for the best of roads, but taking a look at these cars, might be known for some of the best vehicles.
You guys must have like a very fancy garage or something.
Hey, they are
windproof.
Swift.
Hurricane-proof,
too. Swift Car Club. I think there's a high pillar to join that club.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, guys, right there you see Texas Roadhouse and Bubba's.
Hey, Bubba.
One of our favorite places to eat.
Texas
I'm getting
Roadhouse
hungry.
and Bubba's. Of course, they are sister restaurants and are partnering up to provide the community with fundraising opportunities, catering options, of course, and vouchers to visit the restaurants, too. They have the mascot, of course, for the kiddos.
Wait, what are they handing out there? I want to know.
Those are vouchers.
Is that
I think we need a voucher.
Yes.
Hey,
oh,
bring
yeah.
it on in, guys.
Okay,
Thank
what
you
do we
so
got?
much.
What do we got?
Oh, kids meals, adults
We
meals.
will hand this out. Yes, thank you. I took like 3.
Hey, thank you so much, guys. We are definitely
feels
going
like
to use
money.
these. Oh, we're going to give
We're
these
gonna
away
make
at
it
the
rain.
station. Thank you so much, guys.
Oh,
thank
my
you.
goodness. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, hey, thank
I
you
got
so
the
much.
peanuts.
They're just giving us all types of goodies
Thank
over
you,
here
guys.
at the booth. But hey, we are moving and a grooving. I
Yeah.
believe this is onto a foam tender, right?
Yes. Sorry, guys. For you at home, we have been bombarded with peanuts and coupons. So
see
come
if we
by
can
the
do-
KRIS 6 station. We have plenty of coupons now.
All right, next off, they are planting seeds of hope for the greater good. Take on in this float. And I love all of the dancers behind, too. They just look tremendous.
And you know what? They are a local group that advocates for the quality of public spaces and infrastructure, the environment, especially water. This year's theme, I think Brian just, he didn't mention that actually, it's Together We Will Survive. Now, the major puppets represent the 4 elements of earth, wind, fire, and water.
But here comes the clowns. That's right, the clown alley of the Coastal Bend in the house. Buck Stadium is now enjoying all of their goofy antics, right? Well, hey, the clown alley has thrilled the Coastal Bend for over 50 years. They actually host an annual clown school for anyone interested in learning the art of clowning. It is an art, ladies and gentlemen. These are talented artists.
They seem like very nice guys. Yeah. I'm a little scared of clowns, I'm not gonna lie.
You know, some of the students have actually achieved top honors in state and national competitions from right here in Corpus Christi. Thanks, guys.
Now, and soon you will see on your screen, making their way through the Lowrider Style Car Club.
The Lowrider gets a little lower.
FYI, they are a worldwide car club with multiple chapters, including in China and Italy, right here in the Coastal Bend as well. And they've dedicated 15 years into doing all of this. They're dedicated to family
Chucky
members.
On your screen. That kind of took me by surprise there.
Oh, no.
Hey, great to see you guys out here. I'm digging all of the colors they have going on up underneath, and yeah, the dedication that everyone has, all of these floats. It's really coming on out here, just showing up.
Yeah.
That's half the battle for our community.
No, but they also said that the cars are dedicated to family members that have passed away from cancer and family members that have passed away in the military, too. So, honestly, what a unique way to make a tribute to those members.
Yeah. It looks like we have West Oso coming on up. They are the alumni drumline. West Oso drumline. These talented individuals have returned to the parade, bringing with them years and years of experience, tradition, and school spirit. Take a listen. Great to hear. All right, so we're going to leave you with this shot real quick because we are going to be taking a quick commercial break for everyone viewing at home or on Facebook. Thank you so much for tuning in to the 87th Annual Rally Buck Days Night Parade. We'll be right back after these messages.
Yes, we also want to thank our sponsors, Your Welcome Dental, Raleigh Credit Union, Animal Medical, and of course, Buffalo.
You're watching the Buck Days Rally Night Parade, sponsored on KRIS 6 by Raleigh Credit Union, Animal Medical Corpus Christi, and Your Welcome Dental. Now, your hosts from KRIS 6 News, Brian and Michelle Hoffman.
Hey, welcome back to everyone that is watching at home and on Facebook, maybe on KRISTV.com. You're taking in the sights and sounds of the Rally Night Parade. And you're taking specifically a look at the West Oso Band, the West Oso High School Mighty Pair, the West Oso Dazzle Dance Team, and of course, the West Oso High School Cheerleading Team. Hey, guys!
Were you ever in any of the teams when you were in high school?
I was on the debate team. Not much of a dancer, although can't really tell nowadays. I'm a dancing fool.
The debate team is important too, but hey, they have so much talent. It takes a lot of hard work for them to do performances like this, especially moving performances. I would like to say I played the clarinet 1 year. I don't think I could march at the same time.
No, actually, you know, I lied. I did play the alto saxophone, too. We got a couple of altos and a big old horns that are blaring. And take a quick listen at these talented, talented kiddos.
And it looks like we have the Texas Jazz Festival coming up right now. One of our friends might be on
do
there.
we recognize someone there? Is it Master Meteorologist Stephanie Lauber? Hey, Steph, how you grooving with the Jazz Fest?
Over there. All right, y'all. Jazz hands? Is that appropriate for this? I'm here with a new friend I just met, Tiffany. Tiffany, I'm Stephanie. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. Tell us a little bit about Jazz Festival, because we have a lot of new people who are not from the Coastal Bend, or maybe they just got here. This is their first Buck Days, and we don't want to miss this event, so tell us about it.
This year, it's our 64th annual Texas Jazz Festival down at Heritage Park. Longest free-running festival in the country. Free for everybody. So we hope to see you October 17th, 18th, 19th down at Heritage Park.
All right, that's the best too. So tell us, you guys have a lot of great musicians and acts that come from all over to perform.
We do. Tom Braxton is just one of our many great entertainers that come. We even incorporate jazz, salsa bands, and just any other kind of bands too to come on out and participate in our festival.
That's amazing. So that's coming up in October. We don't want to miss it. We have all kinds of cool events that are always happening around the Coastal Bend. This one's going to be in October, and we're going to have the best weather for it, just like we did today.
Yes, perfect. Thank you. We hope to see everybody out there, our support, our sponsors. We thank everybody for coming out because, you know, we are a nonprofit 501c, so it's great to see the community out there to come and support us.
So you go, enjoy the acts, and you help out local musicians, and we hear music from all around. All right, Texas Jazz Festival float is leaving the stadium. We got to go, so we're going to send it back to y'all. Bye.
Looks like so much fun. She has the best job today, right?
Yeah, she does.
She gets to run around, meet everybody, hop on a float or two. Well, folks, right now you are taking a look at the Driscoll Children's Hospital float. We want to thank them because, honestly, Driscoll Children's Hospital, they do such a great job caring for our children. FYI, the hospital and its clinics and staff salute their friends and family in Corpus Christi as it celebrates Buck Days, and they like to consider themselves as a beacon of hope and healing in South Texas, providing health care for children and hope for families for over 70 years.
That's insane.
Now, folks, as the float rolls by, they are asking that you all reflect on the strength of the community and the care that they show for one another. Together, we will heal.
And then behind them, they have the one, the only infamous Corpus Christi Car Club. They have entered in the house. Hey, let's hear some horns, Car Club. Come on. Well, hey, they are on the 4th time this year in the Buck Days Parade. They enjoy riding on beautiful nights in downtown Corpus Christi, or maybe just a beautiful Sunday. They love giving back to the community, or maybe lending a helping hand when needed, and they do it all together as a car club. Gotta love the unity, the brotherhood there, right?
I think you're getting a lot of inspo on a car that you want in the future, too.
I think so. Can I be a car guy now?
Yeah. But it's kind of pricey to be a car guy, right?
Yeah, it definitely is. Hey, maybe I can join up that car club. They can help me out.
And it looks like we are going to head into a break, folks. Of course, we want to thank our sponsors. We have Raleigh Credit Union.
Your Welcome Dental.
Yes, Your Welcome Dental. We have Buffalo Roofing and Animal Medical.
You're watching the Buck Days Rally Night Parade, sponsored on KRIS 6 by Rally Credit Union, Animal Medical Corpus Christi, and Your Welcome Dental. Now, your hosts from KRIS 6 News, Brian and Michelle Hoffman.
If you hear that, no, you are not in trouble. The Nueces County Constable Precinct 1 just drove by. Thank you guys so much for joining us on our broadcast. We are live at Buck Stadium covering the Rally Night Parade. And
87th
again,
annual, too.
Yeah, so exciting. It's been such a great evening.
And hey, speaking of great evening, we're going to welcome in the big guys. That's right. It is the Reliant. Thank you so much for being one of our huge sponsors. And of course, it's the electricity provider that Texans can trust, right? They're serving customers and the community. It's core, really, of what Reliant does. That's why they are proud to be a part of the Navy Army Night Parade. The 17th year in a row, Reliant makes a power personal. And that's why homes and businesses trust Reliant, not only as a provider of electricity, but hey, also as a pillar of support in the communities that they serve. And they're serving us well. Look at that float they have going by. Thank you so much, guys. You look amazing.
And right behind them, we have Volkswagen of Corpus Christi making their way through Buck Stadium. You know, Volkswagen of Corpus Christi is actually on SPID and Nile. They're a family-owned business and operated for 16 years. So you can always go and see them for all of your new and pre-owned car needs. So they have that right there is a new all-electric van.
That is gorgeous.
Ooh.
And you know, I have a special part in my heart for Volkswagens.
Yeah?
That's what I drive at home as well. And I'm eyeballing that electric vehicle. That is gorgeous. I actually just watched the video. The interior of that is amazing. Thank you so much for being out here, guys.
Yeah, they have the VW's update to the popular Eurovan. So I think there's an SUV that's rolling up too. It's the Atlas 3-row SUV,
Ooh.
7-passenger, great for families apparently.
VW in the house.
Budget friendly as well. That's what I hear. And then you also have the Atlas Cross Sport 5-passenger SUV. Pretty cool. Pretty spacious too. I drive a tiny little 2-door Toyota.
So she says that she drives that, but honestly, she steals my Volkswagen daily.
Passenger princess for life.
And hey, leading up right behind, as you can tell on your screen, a very spooky, very, very piratey bunch of people. That's right, it's the WLC Off-Road. They're a group of 4x4s who form together to help out the community when and where they can. They do annual toy drives. Aww. That's right, Toys for Tots events. They do beach cleanups. They do fundraising for individuals that need it, as well as just helping during natural disasters as well. And they look amazing while doing it. I think if they came up on the beach to help me out with that on there, I'd be a happy guy. That looks fantastic.
I always got to look for the rubber duckies, too, because I love seeing the collections. I see it.
Yep, she's got the duckies.
So cool. Well, there's a little fun backstory for Brian and I, because he had a ducky tie when I first met him.
Yep.
And that's why, for us, rubber duckies mean a little something, something.
That's why, really, you know, I love my Volkswagen, but maybe a Jeep is my next vehicle. Rubber ducks are amazing.
And then you can start collecting them.
And speaking of amazing, it's just all of the decorations on all these Jeeps, too. They turn normal Jeeps into something that can go easily into this Rally Night Parade and just fit right in.
I think at this point, we've seen more than 100 floats go by already.
Yep.
So incredible to see the amount of effort that everybody has put into their presentation during this parade. It's incredible because a lot of time, I know, is spent decorating these things. Even our KRIS 6 team.
Oh, yeah.
They did such a great job doing so. All right, guys, we have the Tigerette Drill Team on your screen.
Looking amazing. The often imitated but never duplicated Mary Carroll High School Tigerettes. The Tigerettes are an award-winning team led by officers Colonel Isabella Cardona.
Then we have Major Kayla Martinez, Captain Stacy Perez, Madison Galabiz, Charlotte Maldonado, and Noremi Blanco. I don't know if that was a typo, but Noremi or Noemi Blanco.
Yeah, the Tigerettes, well, they are under the watchful eye and the direction of Taylor Green.
And you also have the band, actually, that you see on your screen that was right behind them. This marching band, we have drums majors Simone Hill and Joaquin Alvarez. And FYI, the Carroll Tiger Band is under the direction of Kyle Sorrows and assistant band director Sarah Arismendez and Dallas Dees.
Just take in that music, too. Being able to march and play like that under a lot of pressure. These kids have worked so hard for tonight. Thank you so much for being out here. Uh-oh. Did we get in trouble with the law, Michelle?
Again? How many sirens have we heard?
No, that's right. We're not in trouble. That is the CCISD Police Department. It's the finest law enforcement vehicles keeping CCISD safe. They have fully equipped police Tahoes, outfitted with emergency lights, sirens, and all the equipment officers need to patrol CCISD and keep your kiddos and the campuses safe. They also have impressive slingshot owned and piloted by CCISD police sergeants and co-pilots as well today. And that's everyone's favorite. Thank you so much for being out here and keeping our kids safe, CCISD police officers.
And it looks like you guys at home on your screen, you are seeing the Texas Coast Heating and Air Conditioning LLC. They are representing
and actually, it looks like this is the Texas Coast Heating and Air Conditioning LLC, right? Yeah.
That one's on your screen.
They are rocking it. Texas Coast Heating and Air Conditioning. They're a local HVAC company that has over 28 years of experience specializing in residential, commercial service, maintenance, and, hey, replacements, too. They offer financing with approved credit. You can always give them a call, 444-5473. And, of course, let the specialists take on over. Something I might need to do too. This Texas heat, I make sure our AC is up to stack.
Now you see them all decked out. You have Citgo Fueling Good. And you know what? The Corpus Christi Refinery says that they are proud to be the presenting sponsor of the 2025 Buccaneer Days. It's celebrating its 90th anniversary this year, and it's proud to be partnered with and support the Buck Commission in its mission to support education through scholarships. Now, tonight's float, they have students from each of Citgo's local innovation academics. Wearing the blue shirts are the students and instructors from the flagship Citgo Innovation Academy at Moody High School.
Yeah, those green shirts, those students and instructors, those are from Citgo Innovation Academy over at Garcia Elementary School.
Yes, and the gold shirt are students and instructors from the Citgo Innovation Academy at Cunningham Middle School.
And the red shirt students and instructors from Citgo Innovation Academy over at the West Oso ISD schools.
Now on your screen, you have Our Lady of Guadalupe. Their float looking beautiful.
Sacred Heart Church of Odom presents Our Lady of Guadalupe float. Participants doing a pilgrimage of 6.5-mile walk from Odom, Texas to Edroy, Texas to honor the Blessed Mother of Our Lady of Guadalupe. The participants wear colorful Mexican attire and the float is decorated to represent the Mexican culture and their religious beliefs. Thank you so much for being out here, guys. You look amazing. What a walk you had, too. Congrats. You're looking very fly for walking that distance. Hey, thank you so much, sir.
All right, and right behind them, we're moving fast, my friends, the Coast Life Credit Union. Now, Coast Life Credit Union says they change lives by helping each person navigate their financial journey. And they help raise credit scores, eliminate high-interest debt, lower monthly payments, and protect against predatory lenders. proudly serving the community they live in right here in the Coastal Bend, looking fabulous in pirate attire.
Yeah, I would even venture to say, Michelle, that they are looking hoftastic tonight, right?
Oh, we didn't bring that Hoffman scale of cool.
you guys would definitely be up there, though. Thank you so much for being out here. You are definitely representing Buck Days tonight.
And right behind them, like I said, folks, moving on pretty fast because there were almost 140 floats tonight. So we are a little bit at almost at 120. So we have the National Association of Letter Carriers right there on your screen.
Ooh,
and you know,
cool.
the letter carriers conduct the nation's largest one-day food drive for the second Saturday of May. That's coming up. So make sure you guys leave non-perishable donations by your mailbox, and the carriers will actually pick them up as they deliver the mail, and they will bring them to the food bank for you. So all you got to do is do that to give to those who need it.
They work so hard each and every day, especially in the Texas heat, man. It just takes something else to be a mail carrier. And we thank you for everything that you guys do and that fantastic float you've put together. It's smoking. And hey, behind you have a massive crowd of people. Michelle, these are the Corpus Christi bike scene.
I love it. They have the LED lights lighting up the parade literally. Now, since 2021, it's been manufacturing the brightest bike lights in the U.S., supporting local production and innovation. But they say their passion goes beyond the lights because they're dedicated to beautifying Corpus Christi and building a thriving cycling community. They're here to showcase the fun, energy, and unity that cycling brings to the city. And you can see with so many members in their group, right?
And, you know, it's great because this also promotes being healthy, being active, and being safe. One of the biggest risks for bike riders out there is not being seen by other motorists. But you slap a couple lights on here, I dare you not to see them at night. These guys just look fantastic, especially all together in a crowd, in a group like this. Safety in numbers and a spectacle in numbers, too.
And doing it in style.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Very
I love
stylish.
the neon. We got to start doing that.
We do. Yeah, Corpus Christi is great for anything neon as well. We got the glow row that also goes on, too. And these rally night parades really just make it all worthwhile, seeing all those awesome neon lights.
Yeah, we're hoping this brights up your evening, folks. We love to see it. And again, we are moving pretty fast over here. I think we're almost again at 120 floats that have passed by the Buccaneer Stadium. And right there on your screen, we have the London Pirates.
Yarr.
Now, the varsity dance team at London High School, that's where they're located. The officers are Colonel Melania Monzo, Lieutenant Colonel Chloe Flores, Majors Ashlyn Buckaloo, Vicky Marfil, and Sofia Gutierrez. And the seniors are Mayeli Lozano and Lauren Venegas.
Love to see London out here representing and with such flair, too.
I think all of them have a pretty good style, right?
Oh, yeah. Michelle is definitely getting some ideas for next year's
Some inspo.
parade. And it looks like after the London Pirates make their way across a fantastic Buccaneer Stadium, we are going to be moving on to the Museum of Hispanic Culture, right?
Yeah, so they're actually located at the Heritage Park right here in Corpus Christi. The Instituto de Cultura Hispanica was established in 1976, and it aims to educate the community on Hispanic history and cultures through exhibits, speakers, and community events. They aspire to honor the Hispanic community leaders and inspire the dreams, challenges, and triumphs of our future community leaders as well.
You know, it is so important for our future to know about our past. And really, the Hispanic culture here in Corpus Christi is so interesting. If you haven't made it a chance to head on down to Heritage Park and give them a visit, I would definitely recommend to do so. If not, just to check out their float while it's still up there, right?
Yes, and right behind them, we have St. John Paul II High School.
So, St. John Paul II High School is serving families of the Diocese of Corpus Christi. The band is directed by Miss Molly Demel. So the cheer and drill team is behind them as well. They are accompanied by their mascot, Sirius, the Centurion, right? Oh, yeah, there he is. Looking fly over there. And, oh, man, that suit's got to be so hot right now.
Right. Yeah, the president of the school is Father Peter Martinez. Principal is Mrs. Norma Castaneda. And the founder is the most Reverend Edmund Carmody.
Great to see you guys out here. Thank you so much for really just making that scene. Look at that energy.
It looks like we have right behind them Amistad Health. Now, folks, for those of you guys who don't know, Amistad is a proud federally qualified health center that serves as a medical home for all. They offer pediatric and adult primary care, women's health and behavioral health with clinics in Corpus Christi, Aransas Pass, and Robstown. And they are dedicated to keeping our community healthy.
And they're dedicated to just looking amazing up in here as well. And maybe teaching us some new dance moves.
Yeah, looks like a party over there.
Gonna use that on the morning show without a doubt.
They are the Amistad superheroes. I love that theme.
Well, thank you so much, Amistad. We appreciate you and everything that you do. Next up, Zorillo's bike crew right behind them.
And hey, you know, the Zorillo Bike Crew, the Corpus Christi chapter, was founded in San Antonio, Texas.
Really?
Yeah, the Zorillo Bike Crew has over 300 members across the state of Texas. So this is not even the full...
Just a taste.
Yeah. And that includes custom lowriders, BMX, electric bikes, and many classics. So the Zorillo Bike Crew spreads awareness and cycling safety. We just talked about that too, with volunteers in their community. So they also donate clothing to our unhoused individuals. And they also bring school supplies to those in need.
Which is just so important, supporting our teachers.
Yeah.
And hey, speaking of support and support for the community, there's no introduction really needed. It's all of our friends over at HEB. Fantastic to see you guys. Thank you so much for everything you do in the community. And I see a trophy in your hands. Look at that. With that float, the judges, number one. They are number one.
Oh,
they got the first place trophy for this float. Look at that.
Well, they deserve it. They absolutely deserve it. And I see they have a big tortilla.
Oh, that's Michelle's favorite.
It's my favorite.
That's her favorite, without a doubt.
I always have to do HEB tortillas, no fail.
To Texas with love, the Texas themed float showcases Texas-sized cartoons of creamy creations, ice cream, Texas Pecan Cafe, and the freshest corn from local growers, and wholesome favorites, of course, to bring goodness to your home. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate you coming on out. And
now we have Richard King High School there, you see on your screen. The Queens and Kingdom, as you see. They have the dance team joining them as well, led by Director Brianna Mota, and officers are Colonel Alicia Tagle, Major Avery Rodriguez, and Captain Jasmine Garza, Sofia Canales, and Victoria Pelano.
And they are just grooving along, and look at all the LEDs on each and every one of them while they play in unison. Just take in the sounds just a little bit. And of course, behind them is the King High School cheerleaders.
Yes, the Mustang Cheer program is proud to present its 2024-2025 cheerleaders, along with a special introduction to the newest members of 2025 and its 2026 team.
Hey, welcome, guys. Thanks for making it out and really bringing that spirit from King High School. All right, it looks like we are going to take a short break. For those of you that are viewing at home from your couch, the best seat in town, unless you're here with us, of course. And thank you so much for tuning in. We will be right back with even more of the Rally Night Parade for Buck Days. And a quick shout out to all of our sponsors. We have Reliant, Rally Credit Union, Your Welcome Dental, Animal Medical, Corpus Christi, and of course, Buffalo Roofing. Thanks, guys. We'll be right back.
You're watching the Buck Days Rally Night Parade, sponsored on KRIS 6 by Rally Credit Union, Animal Medical Corpus Christi, and Your Welcome Dental. Now, your hosts from KRIS 6 News, Brian and Michelle Hoffman.
Hey, welcome back, folks. You see some animals right there? That's the Corpus Christi 4-H organization, a club that offers many opportunities for all ages. Now, the competitive event starts in 3rd grade. 4-H offers a little bit for everyone, as in homemaking, baking, robotics, food canning, photography, trap and skeet, archery, and of course, raising the animal livestock. I saw them last year too, and I wanted to pet the goat.
You know, on the trailer, we got that goat, got a rabbit,
yes.
We got a turkey. Few students have raised for Nueces County. Yeah, I didn't know that they did all of that other stuff too. The baking, the robotics, the food canning, photography. That is amazing. You guys are a one-stop shop for the
I think
kiddos.
that's the perfect size car for me. Don't you think?
That is. It's the Shriners. Shriners were always my favorite part of the parade. I love those little mini cars. Thank you guys for being out
Yes, he is representing Shriners Hospital for Children. What a cool ride there. Do we see more clowns on the screen? Oh, no.
Bring in the clowns. I believe that this is actually still part of the Shriners. I believe that, Shriners keeps on going.
That's what the small car was.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I didn't realize it. I thought it was for me.
It's got the little fez, too, of course. Who else wears a fez other than the Shriners?
No, they're looking pretty good. Got a big group going on over here, and we have a clown that's passing out something. I'm wondering what it is. A coupon?
A coupon for fun, that is. You're the one working out hard tonight, sir. Thank you so much. It was just telling us, thank you for all we do. No, sir, thank you guys for all you do for children in need. We appreciate y'all.
Look at the little bear waving to everybody at home.
Might have to grab one from you later.
That is the coolest clown car I have ever seen.
But I only see 2 clowns in the car, though. Where's everybody else?
They're right there.
Oh, back there.
They got a fleet of them, too. Oh, my goodness.
I don't know if those umbrellas quite work out as well as they might think, too.
Well, thankfully, we don't need it tonight because
we don't.
meteorologist Stephanie Lover, she hooked it up with the weather. Isn't it great out here?
Oh, yeah. And it's the best for all of these Shriners as well. They don't have that enclosed vehicles. But, they're bringing in all of the joy. And, again, Shriners just help out the kids. How could you not love them?
I think we're almost making our way to the end of the parade,
Is this
you
the
guys.
Greek Orthodox St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Church? Ladies and gentlemen, proud to present the float for St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Church. They are celebrating their annual Greek festival. And I gotta say, if you have not had Greek food,
yes,
it is amazing. Michelle and I got to go to Greece a while back, and I'm still dreaming of those gyros that I got to have.
And that's where I re-proposed.
It is.
Another side story for another time.
Another time. So they are bringing the spirit of Greece to life with traditional music, dancers, costumes, and authentic Greek food. That's the important part right there. Save the date. You can join them November 7th, 8th, and 9th and experience the warmth of Greek hospitality. Opa! Oh, man. I got to say, tzatziki goes on everything, right? Well, thank you so much for everything that you guys do. Thank you so much for the food. Thanks for the celebration. Thanks for the hospitality. There's nothing quite like Greek hospitality, right?
And by the way, I don't think you mentioned you guys need to save the date, November 7th, 8th, and 9th. Yeah. Well, I'm going to say it again just in
case. The Greek
case.
Festival.
Yes, so you could experience that Greek hospitality.
A lot of work goes into that, too. Look at the Greek dancing. Take that on in, everyone.
Speaking of dancing, I think I see another group that's showing off some of their moves right behind them. We have the inaugural Mr. and Miss Corpus Christi Juneteenth Royal Competition, and then we have the TJ Strutters dance team as well. Now for the Mr. and Miss Corpus Christi Juneteenth Royal Competition, FYI, it's a youth leadership and scholarship program honoring the legacy of Juneteenth, which commemorates the end of slavery in Texas on June 19th, 1865. So contestants are high schools, juniors, and seniors preparing for a citywide celebration of excellence.
And then, of course, right behind them is the TJ Strutters dance team. They are presenting Moody High School's award-winning TJ Strutters dance team. So they are a group of talented and passionate dancers who are dedicated to bringing energy, creativity, and precision to every single performance. Whether showcasing their skills at school events, competition, in your community, the TJ Strutters, they always strive to inspire and entertain, and of course, represent Moody High School, right, guys? Boogie down.
FYI, we have a Sunrise shout-out segment as part of our KRIS 6 Sunrise newscast. We asked for videos, and you guys, I'm hoping to get a video from you guys showing off your moves.
Oh, yeah.
We got some motorcycles behind them as well.
And then following up right behind them, that is the Trojan cheer team that you can see right there on your screen.
Yes. Well, the Moody High School cheer team, the Trojans.
Yeah. And you can faintly hear, and you'll be able to see them in a bit, and that is going to be the mighty Trojan Band. But take a look at these, the cheer team right here. They're proud to announce the 4-H Moody cheerleaders. This amazing team shows incredible school spirit by cheering at all sporting events, supporting their athletes, and bringing energy to the crowd. Let's get some energy from this crowd in the stadium, right, guys? Let's hear it. So they are also actively participating in many community events and making a positive impact beyond the school. They are under the direction of Coach Kimberly Wilburn. Go Trojans!
And you already hear them. The mighty Trojan Band is under the direction of Jose L. Villarreal, and assistant directors are Sandra Garcia and Sergio Perez. Moody High School principal is Dr. Enrique Vela. And hey, this is a message from the mighty Trojan Band. They would like to thank CCISD district campus and administrators, Moody faculty, staff, band boosters, Trojan Band alumni, and the community for their continued support. Go Trojans!
Go Trojans indeed. Look at that unison too. We'll see if we can take a wider shot here in a minute, but man, just being able to march in place and then the cheer team behind them just being entirely in unison.
They're going to get a lot of steps in tonight, right?
I think they can teach me some dance moves, right? Should I do that on air?
You know, your dance moves are pretty good, though. I think it's me who needs to learn how to dance. I actually don't know how to dance at all.
All right, and then right behind them, it looks like we have the Nueces Center for Mental Health and Intellectual Disabilities, MHID. Welcome to Buccaneers Stadium, guys. So the Nueces Center for Mental Health and Intellectual Disabilities was founded back in 1969 and recognized by the local Mental Health Authority and local Intellectual Development Disabilities Authority of Nueces County. MHID is a community center dedicated to helping the residents of Nueces County who are living with mental illness and or intellectual or developmental disabilities. And oh my goodness, take a look at that float.
Yes, you guys have to read it because they have a bunch of facts that you guys can learn from with a huge owl that says, did you know? So it says, did you know MHID has a day program for adults with intellectual?
Hey, and did you know that they actually serve children aged 3 years and up?
Yes.
I know that now.
Exactly.
Thank you for coming out, guys. Everyone at MHID. Great float. And we have some fantastic dancers coming up next.
The Ballet Folklorico Viva Mexico is who you are seeing right now on your screen. So many good dance moves tonight.
Wow.
I think we need to start taking up a dance class or something so I can learn. But they are actually in their 27th year, and their mission is dedicated to preserving the beauty of authentic Mexican folklore dance and sharing this art form with the general public as they are doing today.
And they're all in unison, too. You can see that, that float shaking around. That's because they're all going step by step all at once.
Now, they are under the artistic direction of Cynthia Martinez. And hey, by the way, they are a 501c3 organization as well.
And hey, it looks like we got the Corpus Christi Ice Rays coming up next, right?
Yeah, they are right there on your screen. They are so awesome because the events that they put on, they always try to make it unique. Because I think one time they had a pet night, they have family night, so much fun.
Yeah, and the Corpus Christi Ice Rays, of course, is your go-to hockey team. Love to see it. You know, our sports director, Larissa Liska, covers them frequently, and they are just a bunch of fun to go out and see.
They are a grand finale for this parade, guys, so make sure you take it all in. We hope that you guys enjoyed what you saw, but they will be making their way through the neighborhoods now, because they're not done. Even though they're pretty much done here, not at all.
No.
Not at all for the rest of the night.
And hey, thank you so much, Corpus Christi Ice Rays. Love to see you guys. And hey, let's give one final round of applause, not only for the Ice Rays, but for every single float, every single marching band that has made it out here, every single school, every single company that really just took the time to make this Buck Days Rally Night Parade a tremendous success.
Yes, it was so much fun. We hope you guys had fun too. Everybody worked so hard to bring this together. But hey, guess what? This isn't it, because Buck Days continues. This was just the beginning. So let's just make sure we are continuing that momentum and excitement all throughout the week. The carnival opens May 1st.
Yeah, that's right. And we have so much more information on everything Buck Days, KRISTV.com. And of course, your favorite Sunrise crew, Michelle and Brian Hoffman, and our best friend, Stephanie Lauber here. Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. That wraps it up for us for now. But again, so much more news, so much more information. You can all find that on our website. And if you happen to miss this broadcast on either Facebook or on KRISTV.com, we're actually going to be posting it onto our YouTube page as well. Just go on YouTube and type in KRIS6, and you'll be able to find it there.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Bye, everyone.
From KRIS 6 News, this is the Buck Days Rally Night Parade, sponsored on KRIS 6 by Rally Credit Union, Animal Medical Corpus Christi, and Your Welcome Dental.